trying to avoid a highway hazard.
She was worried about everybody and trying to help everyone.
The woman who died after a mattress fell onto a busy highway, and the search for the driver who caused it all.
Restaurants and their workers in the crosshairs.
He had somebody put a gun to his head from behind.
Where robbers are luring delivery drivers into a dangerous trap.
And Cape Cod hit by snow again. The unusual winter that has residents and visitors fed up.
Live from our studios in Boston, WBZ News at 6 starts right now.
And we have two breaking stories now at 6. First in Lawrence, a huge fire. This is burning in a triple-decker on Hall Street. This fire started with just a lot of smoke, but then the flames exploded through the roof. These are live pictures now that give you some idea of the kind of progress firefighters are making. We'll continue to watch this right now. No report of any injuries.
And another breaking story, the Worcester County DA now says he will not file any charges in the case of racist graffiti in Lunenburg. The graffiti was spray painted on the home of a high school football player who's biracial, but the investigation initially focused on the team. Later, police revealed they found spray paint cans near the family's home, even called the boy's mother the prime suspect. The DA says there's simply not enough evidence for any state charges at this point. However, the police chief tells us there could be federal charges.
Tonight, a family grieves for the woman killed on a busy highway while police search for a driver who dropped a mattress and just kept going. The victim's family wants answers, but that won't ease their pain. I'm Lisa Hughes.
And I'm Jack Williams. Her name, Frida Litvak. She was killed trying to avoid the mattress on I-95, 128, near the Burlington Mall. Christina Hager joins us live in Litvak's hometown of Framingham. Christina.
Well, Jack, I just got word from state police. They have received several leads, they say, but they're still looking for the public's help with the investigation and also a plea for help from this apartment building where the victim, Frida Litvak, lived.
The heartbreak of a loss so sudden, they keep waiting for their beloved Frida Litvak to walk through the door.
She was very close with my father. My father's blind, and she was his eyes and his ears.
The 56-year-old had left the Elliott Community Center where she was a social worker early Tuesday, heading home to her 80-year-old blind father in Framingham so she could take him to a doctor's appointment. Then she ran into this, hitting the brakes in her white Toyota Corolla to avoid this mattress that had come loose from a dump truck. That caused this red truck to hit her from behind. That driver survived. Litvak did not.
Her heart didn't beat on time when he got here as a policeman, but they were trying to help her make it beat, but they couldn't, nothing help.
Her sister can hardly speak. A family of refugees who escaped from the Ukraine in 2000 to make a new, safer life here. Family friend, Myrna Winter.
She worked her way up from the first day she came to this country without a word of English.
Meantime, for a second day now, state police are still asking for the public's help as they search for the truck that dropped this twin mattress. The Litvaks are hoping for answers too.
I don't want it to happen to other people, like other people what we are going through now.
The other victim, the man in that red truck, Andrew Lewandowski, survived. He's home tonight from the hospital in Charlton. And as for that truck, police are now looking for it is a white pickup, possibly with some black netting or a tarp on the bed and wood along the side. In Framingham, Christina Hager, WBZ News. Jack, back to you.
Christina, thank you. Well, we asked state police what charges the driver could face once he is caught. There's a charge on the books for driving with an unsecured load, but the driver could also be charged with leaving the scene if he knew there was an accident.
Well, this is a winter we will not soon forget, particularly on Cape Cod. And people in some towns there woke up to several more inches of snow. For the rest of us, just more cold weather. Our chief meteorologist, Eric Fisher, is in one of the most beautiful spots in Boston tonight, live with the Mobile AccuWeather Lab at the Frog Pond. Eric?
Hey there, Lisa. Good evening, everybody. Would you believe that there are parts of the South Shore and Cape Cod that have seen as much snow as some of the tallest mountains of California this winter? We've been in all the cold in the east. All the warm and dry weather west. Fortunately for those mountains in California, they have a snowstorm moving in right now. No snowstorms here tonight, just the cold. Take a look at the temperatures. We've got teens and 20s across the region. Well below average again today. At least we did have the sunshine once the snow moved out. When you factor in the wind, though, yes, we are dealing with the wind chill. Another evening where it feels like the single digits to teens. So lots of layers. Bundle up if you're heading outside. We know the drill by now. It has been an awfully chilly winter. In terms of major storm systems, nothing nearby. So it's clear, crisp starlight tonight. Sunny skies for tomorrow, and not too much action heading in on Friday either. Just a little more cloud cover. Look at the temperature trend. Tomorrow, warmer than today. As we head into Friday, warmer than Thursday, Saturday warmer than Friday, and Sunday warmer than Saturday. So we are on the upswing in terms of temperature. Nothing major, not spring, but feeling a little more comfortable. I don't think we'll lose too much ice like we have out here on the Frog Pond. We'll talk about the storm potential on the weekend and beyond coming up in about 15 minutes. Lisa, Jack, back to you.
All right, Eric, thank you. And the snow this morning snarled traffic in Sandwich. A truck there slid right off Route 6. Now, winter on Cape Cod is usually cold, but it's not usually snowy.
Well, this year is very different, though. And as Bill Shields shows us, people on the Cape are sick and tired of it.
It looks really picturesque, very nice. But here on the Cape, many people don't want this much snow or this often.
Last year was worse so far, but we'll see what happens for this in February.
In an average winter, the Mid-Cape gets about 25 inches of snow the entire winter. And so far this year, 35 inches. On the north side of the canal, we're used to sloppy roads. Not so much here.
I know. I mean, we are just getting pummeled with snow this season. What do you think, Kristen?
You're not doing any beach walking or anything?
Well, we do get out and run a lot together. We do. We do.
This is supposed to be the land of winter golf in New England. Well, the third tee box here was being used for sledding today. And these sisters are from Iceland, so snow doesn't bother them, right? Well, they came to Cape Cod for a reason, and it wasn't the snow.
I've been here 11 years. This is pretty bad.
Bad winter.
Yeah, not bad. Good winter, but bad for the Cape.
But take heart, Cape Codders. Snow melts quicker here. It's the ocean effect. So it has been a weird, snowy winter here on the Cape, but at least we're not in Atlanta or Gulf Shores, Alabama. At least we know how to deal with this stuff. In Sandwich, I'm Bill Shields, WBZ News.
Well, just a few minutes ago, a United Airlines flight forced to make an emergency landing outside of Wilmington, Delaware today, finally landed safely in Boston. These pictures from inside the plane show passengers wearing oxygen masks. About 20 minutes into the flight from Washington's Dulles Airport to Logan, passengers smelled gas and they saw smoke.
The masks fall down again, and this time you can smell smoke. I was sitting near the back. We could smell it like it was a really strong smell. And then this time the flight attendant gets on, and even they're kind of, you can tell they're panicked in their voice, and they're like, there's smoke, so please use your oxygen mask.
United says there was a problem with the onboard oxygen generator. Fortunately, nobody was hurt.
New at 6, a warning for restaurants. 2 delivery drivers have been robbed, one at gunpoint. And as New Hampshire Bureau Chief Michael Rosenfield explains, a 3rd driver may have been saved by his quick-thinking boss.
Super roast beef figure.
In 22 years of business, the owners of Blue House Family Pizza in Salem, New Hampshire say their delivery drivers have never been robbed until now. One of them attacked while delivering an order to this street in nearby Methuen, Mass.
He had somebody put a gun to his head from behind him, and he basically said, "Give me all your money."
It happened to a delivery driver from this Papa Gino's in Salem as well. He was delivering pizza to this apartment complex when a man approached him with a knife.
He was threatened with being killed if he didn't hand over the money.
In the wake of the attacks, Salem police warning restaurants and delivery drivers to be on alert and confirm phone numbers, especially from customers who are not regulars.
So it's not giant money, but it's big money for the people that are getting robbed.
Another attack may have been thwarted. Blue House got a call from someone who placed a similar order as before and used the same address as the Papa Gino's attack, which they'd heard about. The owner got suspicious, so she asked for a phone number.
And he says to us, I'm calling from a payphone. I don't have a cell phone. So right there and then we knew it wasn't legit. It wasn't a delivery. So when we called back the number, it was not in service. So that's when we called the police.
The apartment that was used as the address was vacant, and the area around the apartments was very dark.
All right, about 15 minutes.
For now, Blue House has stopped accepting private number calls altogether. In Salem, New Hampshire, Michael Rosenfield, WBZ News.
Coming up on WBZ News, killers caught on camera but still on the streets. A new plea to find the men who murdered a local businessman.
A tribute goes viral. The heartfelt thank you from a local trooper to his fallen partner, touching people all over the world.
Then on Wednesday's Child, we go bowling with Kayanna. She loves sports. She loves having fun. And she's ready to find the right family.
Now, this cold weather has given us the gifts of ice, so a lot of folks enjoying it out here in the Frog Pond in Boston tonight. We'll let you know how long this ice may stick around for coming up.
Hey, son. Can I borrow your car?
Again? How long?
Not long.
You're not gonna do anything stupid, are you? Oh. And have it home by 10. 10? Okay, midnight.
The Mercedes-Benz CLA.
Dad!
Available at her chambers for an affordable $30,895.
Now this is beautiful and elegant, all rolled up into one.
And ultra comfortable with Bobopedic memory foam cushions.
Gorgeous trim.
It's real wood.
Oh, what a way to spend an evening.
Both pieces, sofa and love seat, only $7.99.
Or choose the changed lounge instead of the love seat.
Both pieces still only $7.99.
Awesome. Quality choice and at only $7.99. A Bob-a-rama of value.
With all La Quinta's peppy people packing on the perks and pampering.
How's your rib, Steve?
Love it.
Good meeting, Steve.
You know what salesman Steve Hatfield does? He brings home the bacon.
Daddy's home.
La Quinta Inns and Suites. Book your next successful stay at LQ.com.
At GMC, one incredible idea leads to another. Like the GMC Terrain, the first small SUV with an EPA estimated 32 highway MPG. Over 100 standard features, including a standard rear vision camera, and pro-grade protection, including 2 years of scheduled maintenance. Now use your $500 Auto Show bonus cash to lease this 2014 GMC Terrain SLE for around $199 per month.
I've been a commercial banking market leader for 25 years, and I'm excited to tell you that at Commerce Bank, we will meet the borrowing needs of your business. Commerce Bank is a full-service commercial bank, ready to provide loans for real estate, equipment loans, lines of credit, and any of your other banking needs. My name is Nate Pusey. I'm passionate about commercial banking and helping companies grow. Please call me, because at Commerce Bank, we are lending.
Love to ski, but hate the drive?
Ski Bradford.
15 trails, 100% snowmaking.
Lessons for all ages.
Snack bar, Rebels, large base lodge.
Ski Bradford. Ski close to home.
If you're smaller, pack a bigger punch. If they think they've seen it all, prove them wrong. If no one believes in you, believe in yourself. Even more, dare the impossible and do the incredible. This is the Mazda way, and how we made the all-new Mazda 3. With outstanding efficiency and cutting-edge technology that keeps you connected to the world and the road. This is the all-new Mazda 3. What do you drive?
Look closely, it was caught on camera moments before a murder. But 1 year later, these men still are on the loose. The victim, Sean Clark, owned a popular skateboard shop. He was killed in a store last year. Investigators know that the men in this video are responsible. One of them walked into the store armed with a handgun. Something happened moments later. Clark was shot and killed outside of the store. Today, the DA issued a new plea for help.
We are working with experts to enhance that video and identify those individuals. The reward that's been offered in this matter now stands at $60,000.
Clark was only 39 years old, and he was a former Marine who had served our country in Iraq and Afghanistan.
A state trooper's touching thank you letter to his fallen partner is finding readers all over the world. Dante, a state police canine dog, died earlier this month, and it was a painful loss for his partner of more than 8 years, Trooper Christopher Kasha. To help cope with the loss, Kasha wrote a thank you letter to Dante. He posted it on the state police Facebook page, and he never thought that more than a few troopers would see it.
It's unbelievable. The thousands of comments. I'll never be able to read them all. I think it's been just 24 hours now, and there's thousands and thousands of comments and over 400,000 views. Which is taking on a life of its own.
Hopefully that brings him some comfort too. You'll be able to read Trooper Kasha's letter to Dante just by going to our website, cbsboston.com.
Well, let's get to the weather. You can either whine and bemoan the fact we're in the middle of winter, or you can join in, having fun.
That's right. And
Yodel.
Change out your hat. If you're our chief meteorologist, Eric Fisher, is that a sign, Eric, that it's gotten colder out?
You know what? Our illustrious engineer out here and truck op Al had this great hat on. I said, man, I gotta borrow this. Let's try it out. This is fantastic. This is gonna be a Google search. I'm buying a hat just like this as soon as I get back to the office. Certainly a chilly night. Wear the hat, you wear the jacket, the gloves, everything. Come on out and enjoy. A lot of folks here doing just that. The cold, not scaring them off this evening whatsoever. We're out here at the mobile Acura lab and take a look at the currents here in Boston, right along the Frog Pond and the Common. Temperatures are in the 20s, right around 24. There is still a breeze, and so wind chill values are back into the teens. Another very chilly night all across New England. Now, in terms of what we have in snow cover, take a look across the country. Yes, all the way down to Florida, there is now some snow on the ground. So snow is speckling just about every single state in the lower 48, and there are winter weather advisories out for Hawaii. I bring the stat up sometimes too about snow. Hawaii, really? With some of the mountains, the volcanoes like Mauna Kea, they do see snow in the winter, and they're seeing it right now, so you can include them on this map. Certainly not a ton in southern New England, but Cape Cod has done well. The cranberry bogs, they're full of snow. Beautiful viewer picture coming in, frozen over bog. Remember being back there in the fall time. It was a little different scene. It's certainly much chillier out there tonight. And in terms of the Cape, we saw anywhere from 1 to as much as 6 or 7 inches of fluffy snow that came down overnight to the early stages this morning, all wrapped up by mid to late morning. Nantucket did very well. Sandwich was one of the big winners. Snow totals in general, a half foot or less. So we talked about fluffy snow that slowed down morning travel. All gone now, and certainly the Cape has done very well, as you heard from Bill Shields earlier on this evening. Now, current temperatures, we've got generally readings in the teens and 20s tonight. You go out, across the country, and you've got temperatures that are just cold all the way down to the Gulf Coast of Florida. You've got temperatures in the 40s in Orlando. That bitter cold air just seems to be everywhere these days. Alaska is the warmest state in the union. You got temperatures in the 40s and 50s there. In terms of what we're tracking as we head through tonight, single-digit temps, so clear skies, very cold morning tomorrow. In the afternoon, it'll feel a little bit better. Lots of sunshine, highs in the 20s to near 30, so a little bit below average, but nothing terribly unseasonable for this time of January. And of course, February, right around the corner. Let's track the weather heading into February. Now, Friday is a day where a weak system moves in. This one is starved for moisture. It's just working on Arctic air. So it could be a flurry or a sprinkle. Out ahead of it, we'll boost temps through the 30s to near 40. And as we get towards Saturday and Sunday, another system approaches. This one tracks just off to our northwest. That puts us on the milder side. Could be a shot of a little bit of wintry precip Saturday night, and then some rain showers Saturday night into Sunday morning. Doesn't look like a major event, and certainly the temperatures will be boosted because of that system. Take a look at your 7-day. The AccuWeather 7-day showing 40s for Saturday and Sunday. Could even reach, maybe, if this front really slows down, the upper 40s heading into Sunday. That's our best shot of a truly mild day. Also Groundhog Day, and of course, also Super Bowl Sunday. No major storms down in East Rutherford, New Jersey for this one. Next week, we get a little break on Monday. A storm tracks just to our south. The next one comes in Tuesday night into Wednesday. That will be loaded with rain and snow. We'll be working out the details as we get a little bit closer to that one. And back out here live, hey, just soak it in. As Jack was saying, the winter can be tough. It can be a long season. We're right in the middle of it right now, but you get outside, put on some skates. This is my first night doing just that. May brings a smile to your face. Jack, Lisa, back to you.
Have fun out there, Eric. It looks great. We'll see you in a little bit. And from Eric to the guy in the Red Sox, hat David Ortiz, the All-Star.
Yeah, David Ortiz in contract.
Comes up every year, doesn't it?
It seems to.
It seems to. All right, well, I just want to know if Eric could skate, first of all.
We're not going to find out.
I guess not. Just stood there. All right, let's set the record straight, shall we? When we had David Ortiz on TV recently, he did not come on WBZ to complain about his contract. In fact, the subject didn't even come up until I asked a question about a long-term deal. Since then, Ortiz has taken a lot of heat. Now, don't forget, he was the World Series MVP, and Dan Roach tells us Big Papi doesn't want to play anywhere else. Do you want to retire as a Red Sox player?
Hey, I would like to. I would like to. I'm having fun. It's been a hell of a ride the longest I've been here. But like I always keep on telling people, this is business.
This is business. Those words always strike a nerve here in Boston when David Ortiz speaks.
This is our city.
The 38-year-old has 1 year and $15 million left on a 2-year contract, but said the two sides have begun talking about an extension. But Ortiz set New England a buzz this week with this answer.
What if they don't offer you a long-term deal this time around?
It's time to move on.
Ortiz. But before Red Sox Nation gets angry about Ortiz whining about a new contract, the message is simple. This is nothing new. He's always talking about his status with the Sox. Witness November of 2011.
Sometimes when it comes down to business, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
And over, we hear the same things.
Could you actually see yourself playing for another team?
I haven't seen it, but if I have to, I got no choice. I'm not going to quit.
Now, don't let this stuff bother you, Sox fans. I know it doesn't bother the players and management. And I'm not saying what David is doing is right. What I'm simply saying is this. David Ortiz is not going anywhere, as long as he keeps being Big Papi at the plate. So just ignore all the noise around him. Dan Roach, WBZ Sports.
All right, Roachy, thank you very much. Tim Thomas facing the Bruins at the Garden for the first time last night as Florida Panther, and the Bees had his number, lighting him up for 6 goals. After the game, Thomas joked he would have had more fun watching the President's State of the Union speech. Final seconds of the game, Carl Soderberg makes contact with Thomas, who responds by whacking him with his own stick. No league punishment for that either. Bruins win it by a score of 6-2. Last night, the Seas took on the Knicks in New York. Wes Welker in town for the Super Bowl, so he took in the game, and he figured he was rooting for the Green. He didn't get a chance to cheer much. Celtics got crushed, 114-88. Seas have now lost 18 of their last 21 games. They're back home tonight to host the Sixers, one of only 3 teams with a worse record than them. There you go, that's sports for now. Build a bridge. Okay, I know you're getting me this look. Lisa can't see it, but build a bridge with David Ortiz.
Build a bridge?
That's very poetic.
Right?
Thank you, Steve.
You got it.
CBS Evening News is coming up at 6:30.
Scott Pelley joins us live from New York with the preview tonight. Scott?
Jack, Lisa, great to be with you. Well, of course, ever since the marathon bombing, we've had concerns about the big sporting events in this country, and the biggest of all is coming up at the beginning of next week here in the New York, New Jersey area, the Super Bowl, of course. Well, our Bob Orr has managed to get an interview today with New York's police commissioner and the FBI agent in charge, the 2 men who are charged with keeping the Super Bowl safe. How are they going to do it? Bob Orr reports right here on the CBS Evening News in about 10 minutes.
All right, Scott, thank you. And coming up next on Wednesday's Child, Kayanna. She's only 12, but she is a mature little girl who knows where she wants to go, and she really wants to find a forever family.
Thursday, what could possibly make TV's #1 comedy even bigger? Me! So forget about the dark side.
Sheldon Cooper, I am not your father.
And turn to the fun side.
Care to join me?
When James Earl Jones guests on The Big Bang Theory.
Hey, Los Angeles! I'm on a Ferris wheel with Darth Vader, and he's nicer than you think.
A new Big Bang Theory. CBS Thursday at 8, 7 Central.
Cambridge Eye Doctors is now VisionWorks. Get 2 complete pairs for $99, or 2 pairs of no-line bifocals for $179. Find more than a pair of glasses. Find a better you. VisionWorks.
At Bach Honda, we are well aware that winter is the toughest time to sell. But think about it. The toughest time to sell has to be the best time to buy. At one of our 2 great locations, Bach Honda on the Automile, Route 1 in Norwood, or Bach Honda West in Westford, Mass. Come on down! Drive home a brand new Honda Accord for just $119 per month. 2 great Bach Honda locations, 1 legendary low Bach Honda price.
There's something to be said about good leather. It lasts forever, just like my old baseball glove. And leather furniture lasts a long time, too. Right now, buy any leather living room for $14.99 or more, and you'll get 2 free tickets to see the Red Sox home opener at Fenway. Or 2 free tickets to see the Red Sox play New York at Fenway. Tickets are limited, so don't wait. The perfect level living room and up to 48 months no interest financing. The only tough decision will be which game.
He loves skiing and skateboarding, so Young Tom Sims combined them, creating a whole new way down the mountain. Uncompromising creativity. It's also how Mazda made a crossover that combines nimble handling with outstanding fuel efficiency. This is the Mazda CX-5. What do you drive? Now, get the 2014 Mazda CX-5 with Skyactiv technology for 0.9% APR for 60 months.
I sell thousands and thousands of cars.
I have many, many dealerships.
I'm number one in the universe.
They only care about themselves. We interrupt this message from your friendly eye guy with an important message from Cambridge Honda.
Hi, I'm Paul Costine. I worked at one of those eye guys for 11 years. When I needed to make a change, I chose Cambridge Honda. I didn't want a mega company with many, many dealerships. I didn't want my loyal customers to be last on anybody's shopping list. Why do I work at Cambridge Honda?
Sure, most glasses will improve your vision, but the right glasses are an extension of your personality. Cambridge Eye Doctors is now VisionWorks, where you'll find more than a pair of glasses. You'll find a better you.
This is a special girl. On Wednesday's Child Tonight, we meet a charming 12-year-old whose maturity belies her age. But as Jack found out, Kayanna is a whole lot of fun.
And because she loves sports, off we went to Cambridge, to Lanes and Games.
I just am very fun-loving and happy, and I just love to be around people, and people love to be around me, and I'm very athletic. Yeah, sports is like my life, so is music.
He's a good kid.
Thank you.
Well, here we are at Lanes and Games, and I'm with Kayanna, who's a really cute kid. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I can tell it. You know, you've had a smile ever since we got together.
Yeah, because I'm really excited to meet you.
Well, thank you. What an honor. Thank you so much. I understand you watch the news.
Yeah, that's like, I watch it almost every day.
Kayanna is with a very kind foster family, but she knows it's time to find an adoptive home.
When I was younger, I lived with my mom, but it didn't work out, so I went into foster care. And I moved from place to place, and when I was 8 years old, my mom passed away of lung cancer.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Thank you. And it was a very hard time, but I made it through it.
Well, that's a good one.
I just really am looking for somebody who's like fun-loving and like very energetic and like involved with the family a lot. Bye, everybody, and I just really hope I find the right family.
Oh, she winks.
I love her. She is great.
She winks. I've never had that happen. She is adorable. For more information on Kayanna, call the Massive Option Resource Exchange, 1-800-882-1176. Check out my website for success stories, JackWilliamsWednesdayChild.com.
We'll be back right after this.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Honda. Start something special with great leases and low financing on a new Honda. Visit shophonda.com or visit your local Honda dealer.
Taking the bus. It's how thousands of commuters get from point A to point B. But with the MBTA strapped for cash, the I-team went undercover and found 2/3 of the time we could ride the T for free.
It's an insult to the taxpayers.
The alarming secret costing all of us millions. Thursday on WBZ News at 11.
I like the way you move.
Road-gripping, symmetrical, all-wheel drive, standard. The Outback was awarded Top Safety Pick Plus by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. Drive home a brand new Subaru Outback, well-equipped at $23,795.
What makes Greater Gardner Furniture Outlets a smarter way to shop for furniture? Come see for yourself. We've got the biggest selection of brand name furniture around. American made, traditional, contemporary. With over 200,000 square feet of quality furniture and decorating ideas, we've got your style. And more than 250 brand names at outlet prices. 4 outlets, 1 destination. In the furniture capital of New England. Greater Gardner Furniture Outlets. Winter sale going on now.
People once thought bigger meant stronger, and a man weighing 135 pounds destroyed that notion, proving that might can be right. Defying convention is also the Mazda way, and why the only Mazda 3 was created with Skyactiv technology, so it's lighter yet stronger and more nimble, with an engine that punches above its weight. This is the only Mazda 3. What do you drive?
Okay, 6 more visits, and you'll have your new dentures.
6?
6.
How about 3?
6.
4?
6.
4.5?
6.
5?
6.
Okay, hold it. Let's try something new.
Okay, Mrs. Tucker, your dentures will be ready this Friday.
You can do that?
We do that.
No way.
Yes way.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Wow.
Aspen Dental is doing whatever it takes to give America a healthy mouth, like on-site denture labs for dentures in days, not weeks. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL, because your mouth is our mission.
Let's make this clear. Toyota offers more vehicles with available all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive than any other brand. Period. Like the stylish winter-ready RAV4, a top safety pick, equipped with Toyota's most advanced all-wheel drive system. So see your New England Toyota dealer, your all-wheel drive specialist. Clear enough? Ask someone you know who drives an all-wheel drive Toyota.
The CBS Evening News, celebrating 50 years of the very best original reporting.
Kayanna had a strike. Where was yours?
I was a good observer, though.
All those years in bowling league?
Yeah, that does it for us. Have a wonderful evening.